Hey guys, it's red. It's recording, Gary. This is Facebook Live. What's up, guys? Welcome to NewsBlast. Mike Walters, Gary Trock. Another edition of Big News, Big People. So we are going to jump right into it. Kylie Jenner. So she may be pregnant.
Everybody's saying she's pregnant.
There's a lot of news.
Kylie.
Yeah, there's a lot of news stories out there that Kylie Jenner. Sorry, dude, you guys got to see this. Where I'm trying to talk, my watch just fell apart on my arm. Look at the pins fell out. I know we're making fun of.
Don't give the brand.
Give this to somebody.
Maybe they'll want to advertise with it someday.
Man, it just fell off.
Quality watches, whatever it is.
Kylie Jenner. So I say maybe pregnant because there is people reporting this on the internet, and look, it's the Jenners. So you have to kind of look at everything that's going on, and the reason I say that is that there was photos over the weekend posted by Kylie and photos of her in Las Vegas.
Yeah, well, you start with the timeline. So Friday afternoon, news breaks. Multiple outlets are saying she's pregnant. A couple hours after that, photos come out that she's at a Malibu wine safari. And we did the story over the weekend on the Blast, where she was with Jordan celebrating her birthday. And it's an interesting place. First of all, Kylie's 20 years old. Interesting place for her to go to a wine safari.
When the story's breaking. And
right
also,
when it's breaking.
We're looking at a photo. Then to lift up your shirt. Now, everyone knows she's been wearing baggy clothes in public. The assumption being that she has a baby bump. One of the reports said that she's due in February. So that would make sense to me if she didn't want anyone to know she's wearing baggy clothes. But then in the photo that she puts up, she's lifting up her shirt with a minimal baby bump, if anything at all. So
we have to preface this: we're not doctors, but
no, but I have 2 kids.
I agree.
And you have 2 kids, so
you would think there's a little something there.
At 4.5 months pregnant, I guess it would be. Yeah, no, not everybody has a huge baby bump.
Yeah.
And my wife is a little person. But at 4.5 months, I mean, what's that, halfway through a year? There's something there. Now, again, we're not doctors, I agree, but in this photo, she's lifting up her shirt. It just seems an odd thing to do. Well, now, it could just be news breaks and she's one of the smartest people on the internet with media.
Jenner.
They're smart about it.
She's taking advantage of this publicity, of this media storm, of everybody saying, for obviously Kylie's huge to begin with, but Friday afternoon, Kylie was the biggest thing in the world. I mean, it was an explosion. So cut to over the weekend, she all of a sudden ends up in the one place a supposed 20-year-old pregnant woman would want to go, Las Vegas.
It's the one place you don't think she. Now you're looking at a photo real quick of part of the birthday. Part of the birthday celebration over the weekend was her with her girls. Same thing. It's a photo that doesn't appear to have much of a baby bump. And again, I don't know if that was chosen on purpose, but for some reason, it questions what's going on. And maybe that's what Kylie wanted, or maybe there's something else going on here. We are trying to figure that out too, and you'll see it on theblast.com if we figure out exactly what's going on, which we've been working on. But I will say that, so let's talk about Vegas for a second. Travis Scott, the alleged baby daddy, is performing at the iHeart Music Festival in Las Vegas, and we get video of her on stage. I'm not sure we can show her flipping the middle finger to you guys, but she flipped off, French Montana on video, the bird. She flips the bird to him. But yeah, an odd place you would think Kylie would go, pregnant, and if she were pregnant, and I don't know, it just seems like an odd.
Just with the pregnancy, but just the news breaking with the Kardashians, when a big story breaks, they control their publicity. So the fact that Kris wasn't calling Kylie to run home right away and allowing her to be in public is an interesting point.
Or exactly, I agree. Or putting up a post on Instagram with Travis and a heart holding the belly, something acknowledging what's going on, and instead all the photos are of Kylie in Vegas, the video you just saw, and then some other ones of her walking through a casino. I don't want to say not looking pregnant, but again, not the place you would expect a 20-year-old pregnant woman to be partying in Las Vegas. It just doesn't seem like that's something that she would do. But, look, if her boyfriend is there performing, he also, by the way, hit up one of the hottest nightclubs after that performance, Hakkasan, and performed in front of the crowd. There was a bunch of celebrities there. And so, again, Kylie wasn't at Hakkasan, but I don't know. It raises a lot more questions. It gives a lot more answers.
Possibly not related, possibly related. The 10th anniversary of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode aired on Sunday. This was
I was watching
leading up to it. I watched it too.
It was great.
I wanted Kylie to come out and lift up her shirt.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant. Woo!
I expected that didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen. So, like I said, Kylie Jenner, we know you're all thinking about it. So are we. We're working on it. As soon as we can get any more information, theblast.com, we publish all day long. We'll be doing it. If something happens in the middle of this, I'm just going to take the mic off and walk away from Gary, and I'll be publishing it. But to say it one more time, it raised a bunch more questions instead of answered any question about the reports in the media. So,
which is exactly the way the Kardashians
maybe that's what they wanted, but I don't know. This one seems odd to me.
Yep.
So, speaking of gigantic celebrities, we busted a story on theblast.com earlier today about Britney Spears.
Yeah.
And as we've talked about before, we, two O's and Goose, covered Britney Spears together for many, many, many years. And one of the most famous, iconic things about Britney Spears when we were covering her is her white G-Wagon, the car.
She drove it everywhere.
That she drove everywhere.
Yeah.
Guess what? You out there can be the owner of that car because it is currently for sale. We got pictures and video of the car. It just so happens a popular rapper here in Los Angeles, LA Buck, bought the car from downtown LA Motors and realized when he bought it, this is Britney Spears' car. And just like a smart businessman,
immediately
I'm selling
it.
Yeah, I'm jacking up the
Somehow
price.
Somehow it just spiked in value. So this was and Britney's actually, like you said, she's been seen in this car a lot. There's actually kind of a famous photo of Britney and her mom sitting on the hood of this car. It's always circulated and stuff. So
there it is.
You can be Britney Spears and you can sit on the hood of the car. I mean, you may not look as good as she does.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So the car is.
If me and you sat like her and her mom, there'd be a dent in the car.
It'd be like, it'd be pretty hilarious.
Go ahead.
So the car is actually going to be given to Richie Rich, who is the celebrity car broker. They're going to sell it off, and the starting price is $100,000.
You know, I get it.
Worth it.
You know, and if you want to drive around Britney Spears' car, then, and you got money. If you have money to buy a G-Wagon Mercedes and you're out there, you probably have enough money to buy Britney Spears'
My favorite
G-Wagon.
part is the guy who owns an LA Buck. There's another thing that he is thinking of possibly doing. He is willing to partner with Planet Hollywood, where Britney
where she has the residency.
Yeah, her residency, and basically put this on display. I mean, Vegas is known for having cool photo ops and displays everywhere.
Dude, that's a great idea.
I would totally take a photo on top of Britney Spears'
G-Wagon. By the way, but again, if you walked into Planet Hollywood and said, I'm going to sit on the roof, sir, you can lean against it, sir.
Somebody would have to help me up on the car, but I would definitely sit up there.
It's hilarious. So did you fix the watch? Jeff, come on. Jeff, say hi to everybody. Jeff, everybody.
Hey,
go Dodgers.
Jeff, resident watch
thank
fixer.
You. Yeah, don't show the. I love this watch company, by the way, so I won't say it. It's probably my. It's probably my wrist and not their fault. It's probably my wrist. And I had a friend of mine work on this watch to add a link. We're doing therapy here for a second. It's probably me. So, anyways, Britney Spears. Richie Rich is selling it. If you want it, get out there, go get it. We have video. It's a great video of Young Buck describing kind of some of it on our site. This is theblast.com.
The guy makes me want to buy the car. Can't afford it.
You know, I love, especially when it's me and Gary, talking about things that are fun and close to our heart. So this next one is awesome, and I'm going to describe it one way, and then you can kind of get into what the video it is. But same thing, great exclusive video on theblast.com of a party that happened over the weekend where Jimmy Iovine. If you don't know Jimmy Iovine, you should Google it after we're done because Jimmy Iovine is, the Defiant Ones, one of the most important people in music in the last 3 decades. My favorite part, like you said, is the fact that he worked with Dr. Dre, who I love, and was behind a lot of the rap that came through in the early 90s that we grew up on. But anyways, so he threw a party. He has a beautiful new wife, Liberty Ross, and it was her birthday. He threw the party. But when you are Jimmy Iovine,
oh man,
every musician in town plays your party, comes to your party. Every celebrity. I even brought this paper out here so I could read the list.
It was huge. It was
Tom Hanks, Leo DiCaprio, Diddy, Dr. Dre, Oprah, Gayle King, Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, everybody was at this party.
Yeah.
But the cool video that we have is actually James Corden, who I love. He's the greatest. And Tell him, Gary,
Well,
what this
remember,
video
if
is.
everybody remembers the mannequin challenge from,
Black Beatles.
Exactly, it was a big kind of social thing that everybody you hold a mannequin pose while Black Beatles is playing the Race Shimmered, really really famous song. So they actually are playing live. Of course, it's Jimmy Iovine's
I was gonna say
you don't just play. It's
like
not like
at
the
your
DJ,
party.
I play the track. No,
You're
they're
like, yo, Ray Shimmered, drop it, and then they just start performing.
Yes, Ray
in
Shimmered
Jimmy's house.
Comes absolutely loves. They come out on stage, they perform. So there was a ton of Hollywood A-listers at this party, and James Corden is doing the mannequin challenge in the crowd in front of everybody. What I love is the dedication to the comedy and to the craft with this. He's doing it for nobody but himself. And, and there's a few people that catch on it and they're laughing. But kudos to him for following through with this.
Look, he's holding
Dude, he held it the whole time. And there were even people around that they were laughing, and he's still committed to it the entire time.
But that's the crazy thing. When I saw this over the weekend, it was like James Corden is by far a hugely famous person in this town, has his own show. Carpool Karaoke is awesome.
Very cool.
Every A-lister's been on Carpool Karaoke. But like at this party, they're all A-listers.
Yeah.
So like he's doing the mannequin challenge, but like Dr. Dre just like walks by and Leo DiCaprio just keeps going.
There.
Like,
I mean, it's crazy.
If James Corden, if we're at this party, we're gonna like just walk up next to him and like pose with him to try to join in. But he's just like owning.
And
like
I love that people
his
are
own
letting him do it, just giving him the space. By the way, Missy Elliott also performed.
Yeah, that was the other thing. You know, Oprah was there. Dude, if you're at a party and Oprah's there, it's like I wouldn't fan out so bad, but I'd be like, Oprah. Tequila? Come on.
Oh, how awesome.
Let's go to the
Watching
bar.
Missy Elliott doing tequila shots with Oprah.
Yeah, like, dude, we want to come to these parties.
Was Stedman there?
Come on,
I don't think so.
Stedman, by the way.
His invite got lost in the mail. It's okay, Stedman.
We worked on this a lot. You know, Stedman's like a super genius professor.
Yeah, no,
and
he's
like
like
has a lot
very
of
accomplished. He does all
He's
these
very
big things.
important. He doesn't need to go to
Do you think
the
Stedman
party
didn't
with
want to
everybody.
go to Jimmy Iovine's
no,
party?
I think he's
if
reading
we called
somewhere.
Stedman right now and said, Stedman, what were you
Get
doing
Stedman on the
Saturday
phone
night?
right now. I want to ask
Did you want to
him.
go to Jimmy Iovine's party?
He was reading something important that you don't understand, or
I think he would have liked to go.
All right, guys. So I don't know what else we got to talk about. Anything else? We've got stories breaking right now. So
yeah, we just put up we just actually broke a story.
Yeah. Oh, you want to? Yeah, let's talk.
It was Second Wives.
Yes. So I don't know. Show that I watch with my wife, Second Wives Club. I love those reality shows on E. They've got a bunch of them that are awesome. Bravo and E, like, you know, it's
great.
It's that moment when you're home with your wife and like you just watch
That's
something
like
you both can enjoy.
It's like they
I love
really
it.
made programming that like you can watch with the couples, and it's like everybody loves it. Everybody loves Real Housewives. Everybody loves all those shows.
Well, and what a great concept, which is the second wife of famous rich guys. And there's a
lot of
group of them in Hollywood
Yeah.
that are actually famous themselves. It was Lorenzo Lamas' current wife, Muhammad Hadid's current wife, and the list goes on. There they all are. Awesome, they're hilarious, and actually the story is, just so you know, that the show got canceled.
Before we tell you how great they are, let's say
we broke the story, the show got canceled. But
it happened.
The show was great, and to be honest, from what I understand, and again, we're not doctors or mathematicians, but it did pretty well on TV. It wasn't like, you know, like the ratings or however they look at all that stuff, but it's just they decided not to do it.
We're told that the women were actually kind of caught off guard because they thought like you did. They were like, "This is working. We love it. The chemistry's good. There's drama," and then they pulled the plug. So it's a little unclear exactly what happened. I mean, it's TV. Unfortunately, not everything survives. This happens every once in a while.
Well, and I'll end it with this. Look, when I worked on this story, I was told they're actually going to Bravo. I said it was like, I feel like either place this would be okay, and E, it did well, but they moved on from it.
Repurposed.
Yeah, maybe Bravo picks it up. So come on.
Mike needs
Second Wives
watch
Club.
his wife.
I mean, give it to me. All right. Is that it?
I think
we got breaking news going on. No. So this is why we have to go back, and I'm glad I thought of it because we're a little short-staffed today because Caitlyn is on the Wendy Williams show.
Yeah.
Of all things, I just put it up on my Instagram at Mike the Blast. Go look at it, or at Blast on our Instagram. Awesome. We love Wendy Williams, and Caitlyn
was
is
awesome
actually
on it.
in New York on the show today. Watch that show tonight. It just aired maybe. I don't know how TV works exactly.
I should also say because Caitlyn's in New York and not in the office today, her husband Daniel just ordered a truckload of Hooters chicken wings that are coming to the office right now. So thank
Gary's
you,
like,
Caitlin.
he's nudging me on my leg like I'm lying to you guys about why I have to go back there. It's actually, you can smell the chicken wings from where we're sitting.
I'm sweating in anticipation.
But anyways, yeah, so it's a really cool moment. When you are on Wendy Williams, you make it in this town. And we love Wendy for putting us on. Thank you, Wendy. And check out the Instagram. You'll see, if you haven't seen the show, you'll see kind of when they announced Caitlin and our awesome logo. And by the way, you want to know what's going on in town? You want to know what's going on with celebrities? Inside Scoop with Wendy Williams is a pretty good place. Up on our screen all the time.
Sources. She has everybody in there.
All right, so every day, theblast.com, Facebook Live, NewsBlast. We will come here 12 noon Pacific time. Don't miss it. All right, guys, we'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place. Maybe big news, big people, but maybe big news with better looking people.
Yeah, hopefully.
See you guys later.
Take care.